Hi everyone, this is going to be, well, maybe it'll be quick, but I just wanted to jump on and do a live collective reading for the August mid-months because I am running behind on my YouTube channel posts. I have been traveling for the past few days. I'm in Mexico with a really good friend of mine. We're having so much fun. We went ATVing and ziplining and cave diving yesterday, and other than that, I have been laying out on the beach or by the pool, getting reacquainted with my water element. So I just wanted to jump on, do something super duper quick for y'all. Well, we'll see how quick it is because I actually think it might be a little bit longer. And then maybe sometime today, probably not. I'm traveling back to New York tomorrow. But definitely when I get back, I will be doing the individual sign readings for the August mid-month, okay? And we have a new moon coming up, I think in like 2 or 3 days. All right, so I'm using a deck that was gifted to me. Let me just show it to you quickly. So we're using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. It was gifted to me by someone. And then I'll use a couple other decks to get some. One is like a tarot deck, but it actually has like an overlap with playing cards. But I'm actually acquainting myself with both this Golden Tarot and the next tarot deck we'll use, which is the Illuminated Tarot. And then we'll get a Numerology guidance card at the bottom. Wow, just as I cut the deck, we have 10 of Cups, and I love this. This is a Renaissance deck, right? The imagery is Renaissance imagery. And the Judgment, okay? Decision-making energy. So I feel like, some people could be coming into a pretty significant commitment. This could be someone that you're already with, could be someone that you're meeting, okay? Possibly as soon as today, even, the energy that I'm feeling. I just feel like things are happening very quickly, okay? So, and it also feels like, this feels like it is some form of recompense or like a reward for having suffered some type of loss, some type of heartbreak, okay? Because I just saw the 3 of Swords as I was shuffling. So it's like the universe, is coming in and gifting you something. Maybe if this is someone who did sort of backstab or betray or cause you a bit of heartache here, right? Because we have the 3 of Swords. Looks like someone could be coming in with an offer here or an apology, okay, with the Page of Cups. I'm picking up on a lot of water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, and now we have the Fire, Queen of Wands. So yeah, someone is taking action. Look at this card. It's just beautiful. Amazing. This deck is so pretty. I'm so happy that I was gifted this. So I'm gonna pull, let's see. I'm gonna see what we feel. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling like 6 cards, but let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, let's do 6. All right. Okay. All right, yeah. Commitment, stability for some of you. For some of you, this could be like an engagement or a marriage is coming out here as the final card, okay? And like I said, we saw the 10 of Cups when I was just cutting the deck open. So 7 of Cups here, starting off the reading, right? 7 of Cups often speaks to confusion, especially around the heart space. Like I said at the beginning, I feel like for some of you, you could have been dealing with maybe someone who just wasn't clear about what they wanted. And again, I'm getting like some type of heartbreak around that. Okay, maybe you took like a temporary break from someone. Maybe you're breaking up entirely from someone else. It doesn't have to be relationship either. This could be talking about work situations, friendship groups, family dynamics, all this, that, everything. Right? And with the 7 of Cups here, it's also saying that like there's a lot on the table that this could be talking about. And for a lot of you too, this is also talking about having suffered a loss, okay? And again, could be around the heart space, could be around work, family, friends. Having suffered a loss, you're now entering a period where you're going to have a lot of options, right? Again, it's like the universe is sort of coming in and it's like a consolation. Like, okay, since you didn't have this thing that you wanted, or in this situation, in this relationship, whatever, you were disappointed, now here are some other options coming in for you here, okay? 7 of Cups can sometimes speak to confusion, especially, right? It's like the fallacy of choice, right? When we have so many options that we feel like we can't choose, right? I know sometimes I get that too, right? Like analysis paralysis. So just sort of be aware of that, because the very next energy coming up is the Two of Wands, right? There's a decision that's going to have to be made here. And we saw the Queen of Wands. And I'm getting very clearly that there's a decision to either stay stuck in the past, right? See how one wand is behind the figure in the card, or to move forward into something new. Now, again, for some of you, this could be like someone who has caused some type of betrayal or heartbreak in the past, or some sort of disappointment, okay? This could be someone coming forward and with some sort of offer or an apology to make up for that, but it's like starting a new cycle. There's a new energy, right? It's not going back to the way that things were. It's taking what has happened and moving into something new very confidently, right? And I love how with this Two of Wands, it's like the steps are clearly going forward, right? I often don't tell people what to do, like in terms of like, okay, like if someone comes back from your past and there's this new person, you know, go this way or that way. But the guidance here is actually very clear that you are being guided to step into the new. Again, it could be with a past person or a past situation, but the energy is new, right? So if you reacquaint with someone, or someone comes towards you with some sort of offer or an apology, and you feel like the energy hasn't changed and that it's old, that's a clear indicator that probably that's not the direction to go into. It's only if you have changed, that person has changed, and therefore the energy of the situation has changed. Now, because you may be deciding to go into something new, I am seeing here that there's conflict energy, okay? So I'm getting a few things off of this card. One, for some of you, this is a decision that you're making that someone else or someone else's, multiple people, are not going to like. Why? Probably because you're stepping into your power, like we saw with the Queen of Wands. You're making a decision that's for the best for you, that empowers you, and therefore they no longer can benefit from it, right? They likely benefited from you being in that old Wands energy. Now you're moving into a new energy, and they're like, wait a minute, wait, what happened to my access to so-and-so? Or what happened to this old dynamic that we used to have? It's out the window, it's gone, it's too late, right? For others of you, I'm getting here too that, again, if you have multiple options, it's like this is things, people, basically fighting for your attention here, okay? And I want to note something else, which is that we have double sevens coming out, okay? Because we have the Seven of Cups, and those of y'all who have watched me regularly know, sorry, I just can't pick up the cards. Those of y'all who watch me regularly know that I often do add up cards of the same element. So with the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, we have Seven of Wands again, okay? So what is seven? Seven is a number of personal growth, and 77 specifically speaks to a number of, is a number about spiritual growth, okay? Your spirituality, your spiritual connection. So again, there's up leveling, there's change. Likely you're going through, a spiritual awakening or ascension process, and therefore you are moving into a new energy here with the Two of Wands. And again, people from the past who benefited maybe from you not having the proper boundaries are not going to like that. That's where this Five of Wands is coming from, okay? Now, as far as a past person or energy that you could have been dealing with, we have the Devil card, okay? So Capricorn energy specifically, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, okay, this is telling me that this person, this situation, and by the way, it could be you, right? Because energies go either way. So I'm not, no judgment here, even though we saw the Judgment card. But this person, this situation, very highly negative and toxic energy here, okay? Likely someone who was manipulative, possibly causing confusion, okay, here too in the past as well. Something or someone who was very controlling, okay, try to keep you stuck and restricted to this past energy here, okay? And again, you're breaking free of that here. You're breaking free by the choices that you're making and the actions that you're taking, okay? I get the feeling that, source, spirit, your angels, your guides are calling on you to move in a different direction, and not just sending you the messages, but also telling you what action steps to take to move forward, okay? Now, For some of you, okay, this is related to work. Okay, I'm getting 2 reads off of this card. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So for those of you for whom this is work related, I feel like you're potentially going into some sort of new business partnership or collaboration here. Working with, I'm seeing at least 2 other people. Okay, so I'm seeing like 3 people, right? Like the card depicts. Oh, actually, there's 4 people there. So yeah, it's at least 2 other people, right, that you're working with. So we're talking about, including you, at least 3 and possibly more here, right? But I'm just seeing like, you know, meetings to discuss whatever it is that you may be working on. Maybe this is events, a new sort of project or product that you're thinking about launching, something like that. Okay, there's actually 5 people on this card. Wow, it's kind of hidden. Like I said, I'm still familiarizing myself with this card. Now that I said that I see 5, okay, again, multiple options coming in here. Okay, maybe you have different people that you can sort of tag or peg to potentially partner with or work with here, and you'll need to be very discerning about who and what that you allow into that space. Okay, again, for others of you, moving forward into this new direction, because it's very confident energy. Okay, it's a starting out energy here with the 3 of Pentacles, but it has promised to sort of build and grow over time. And again, I'm feeling like there are people likely on the periphery, maybe people that you didn't choose to work with or like work things out with, who are not going to like this new direction that you're going into, and in fact may try to like cause, you know, conflict to whatever degree. Okay, but it's mostly because they're internally conflicted, likely because they have their own work to do, right? We all have to do our work. The other message that I'm getting off of this 3 of Pentacles, okay, as it pertains to this past person, this past energy, I'm getting here, okay, because again, multiple options here with the 7 of Cups, okay, and I'm seeing, again, at least 3, if not more, options here with the 3 of Pentacles as well. I feel like this is an instance, I'll give you guys an example. This is like a person, okay, that if you were dating this person or romantically involved with this person, they wanted you to be single and committed to them while they played the field with multiple other people. Hence the toxic or negative situation here, right? And again, someone who can be potentially controlling and manipulative, right? And again, I feel like you're breaking out of this. It's almost like I'm seeing the roles reverse. Like now you're becoming, and this could be in work too, right? So let's say that, you know, this is a job or a boss who didn't really honor your skill sets, you know, or didn't really want to see you grow. But at the same time, they didn't want to see you explore other options as well. Well, now I feel like the roles are reversed. You are exploring your options, and it's almost like this past person, this past situation is a pillar of salt stuck in their old ways, right? Because they are bound to the devil here. They have this sort of devilish, negative, toxic energy about them, about the way that they sort of show up and operate in relationships or in, you know, work dynamics or situations, or again, it could be talking about family and friends. Now, once you've done this work, right? Once you've decided to move forward, once you've parsed through your options and started working on whatever newness this is here, look at what you get. Stability, commitment. Like I said, for some of you, this is literally talking about engagement and marriage. Maybe not right away, right? But this is saying that it's building up towards that. Remember, I saw that building up energy. So definitely could be talking about a relationship for a lot of you, and for others of you where this is talking about work or, you know, a friendship dynamic or a family dynamic. This is saying that that stability, that security, that happiness, joy, celebration is coming in here for you. That is your outcome. Okay, so that's the reading from the Golden Tarot. Again, now I'm going to go into the Illuminated Tarot, which is a tarot deck, but it also has overlaps with basically like a playing card deck, you know. So what is it? Like diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs, okay? Again, similarly to the other deck, I'm still familiarizing myself with this. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. Okay, so again, for some of you, this is talking about new love or a renewal of love. Okay, what is that based upon though? Ace of Cups always tells us we have to pour that love into ourselves first, right? we can't pour from an empty cup. When we fill up our own cup with love, then it can, you know, spill out into every other area of our life, including relationships, including work. I'm also seeing the 4 of Pentacles here with the 4 of Diamonds. Okay, so again, for some of you, we have double 4s now coming out, indicators of stability and security. And with the Pentacles, Diamonds, right, and the Wands here, this could definitely be talking about a work situation or just some sort of resolution coming in regarding your finances. All right, so let me just give the cards a few shuffles here. I'm just gonna get one card for this. Okay, I'm also seeing the 4 of Cups. So I do feel like as far as a past situation or a past person, possibly there's a missed opportunity. Okay, whether this is a missed opportunity in the past, okay, or, you know, because they were showing up like this, right? There was, let me tell you something, when there is negative and toxic, unless you're dealing with a Capricorn, the devil comes out. There's negative or toxic energy in a situation, the universe is only going to allow that to go on for so long. Okay, especially if someone else is showing up in a, you know, more genuine, heart-centered energy. They're like, you don't deserve this. It's time to move on to something new. There was a lesson that you were supposed to learn there, but now learn the lesson and move on. Okay, so either again a missed opportunity here in the past, or this could be a missed opportunity in the present, especially if there is someone or something returning from the past. Okay, that's, you know, maybe trying to have a resurgence without having actually done the inner work. Again, if they've done the inner work, it looks a little bit more promising, but if not, then not. And I really feel like this is like 50-50. Like for some people, this person, the situation really has changed, and for other people, they are the exact same way that they were. And unless you want to repeat that cycle, I would strongly advise that you move forward. Right here with the 6 of Spades, that's the 6 of Swords, moving from clear to calm waters. And then I just saw the 6 of Wands, the clear victory card. Okay, so let's get one card from here. So we have the 2 of Wands. That's twice now. Let me show y'all this. You have the 2 of Wands coming up from the Golden Tarot, like we talked about, right? The past, the future. Which direction are you going into here? And this is just reiterating that you have a choice to make here, okay? I do feel like for a lot of you, it feels like a relationship, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic, but it feels like maybe you have a difficult relationship with someone at work. In particular, I'm picking up on like a boss, but again, they like, it's almost like, you know, not really someone that you would want to lead you. Like maybe they're a micromanager, or they don't really express leadership qualities. And so maybe you're moving into the leadership role, or maybe you're moving somewhere else where someone else will be able to really, again, or someone else's will be able to partner with and to work with you in a way that is going to be fruitful and beneficial, and not in a way, it's almost, I'm getting like self-sabotage in this past, okay? Again, whether it's you or whether it is this past person, okay? And I'm getting a lot of mirroring here off of this particular depiction of the 2 of Wands energy. Look at all that fire energy coming up here. It's just really reminding me how we are still currently in Leo season. And let's see, what is the transit that we just had? I believe like Uranus is now, I'm not an astrologer, so take this for what it's worth, but Uranus is now in Taurus until January, okay? It's all about like all the facades, okay, that we either wear, or the masks that we wear ourselves or that other people wear, trying to pretend like things are fine where they're not fine. All that shit's about to go literally out the window over the next few months. Like, just watch, you know? So I really feel like this is what this is talking about, is that it's like you're having a mirror reflected back at you, or this other person, or this other situation, or the situation at whole. It's like things are just becoming a lot clearer of what works versus what doesn't work, okay? And it's a lot of this past energy does not work, okay? So that's the Illuminated Tarot card that we're getting here, okay? Ooh, I just saw, I feel like some of you, again, I'm picking up on a lot of water energy, because I just saw like the 2 fish, right? And if you notice, there's like a fish behind me. So I'm getting oh, look, Pisces just joined the chat. So yeah, I just saw like a lot of Pisces energy all at once, a lot of water energy, okay? Feels really good. Look at that, new beginnings coming up just as I cut the numerology deck. So we'll get one card from here, and then I'm gonna close out the reading. And again, I feel like some of you may be traveling as well. I know I'm currently traveling right now, but I feel like some of you either may be relocating or traveling like over water or close to water in the near term future. Maybe that's why I'm picking up on a lot of water energy throughout this reading. Okay, the other thing your guides are saying is that, like, yes, they are giving you clear indications of which way to go, and which direction to go into, but that there is action required on your part, right? It's like, you know, the saying, like, 50, like showing up is like half the battle or 50% of the battle. Yeah. But then once you show up, you have to actually do something, right? It's not enough to sort of just be there. You have to actually take action as well. So that message is coming across as well, okay? But it's well worth it because there's a lot of manifestation and abundance energy behind whatever this is you're going to be taking action towards, who or what you're going to be taking action towards, okay? All right, so the guidance that we have coming out here is physical activity. Okay, I feel like for a lot of people, all right, this is about a purge of energies, okay? Especially depending on what type of individual you might be dealing with, okay? Again, could be a past person, could be an incoming energy as well. This could be talking about just whatever is going on situationally. I know for me personally, right, like physicality is something that I have struggled with pretty much my entire life. But especially this past year, for whatever reason, even while I've been on vacation, it's been uber important to me every day to have some form of physical activity. So like I go on walks, I do yoga, I do Pilates. Yesterday I didn't do any of that because, like I said, I did a whole bunch of other activities as part of my excursion. So that was like my exercise, you know. But that's the message that's coming out here. It's really just going to help to, you know, clear, center, and ground your energy. So just remember that and employ it however, in whatever way that you can, okay? If you are someone who already works out consistently, then this is just, you know, reaffirming that for you. And if you're not someone who does, you know, don't beat yourself up. Start making a plan. Take baby steps. Take action steps every day, even if it's every other day, right? There is something that you can do to really improve your physicality. I feel like there, you know, aside from the energetic purposes of doing this as well, I'm not making any sort of predictions because I have no idea, but I will say that I feel like the state of our world will continue to change in ways a little bit unexpected, okay, similarly to what we have experienced this year. And I feel like you want to try to be in optimal shape for whatever it is that may be coming down the pipe, okay? So it says this card indicates a need for exercise, which reduces stress hormones and releases feel-good endorphins in the brain, creating an overall sense of well-being, self-confidence, and peace. Because you attract what you feel, when you consistently feel good, you invite blessings into your life. Regular physical activity can better your life in a variety of ways. It can enhance your physical and psychological well-being and reduce the risk of obesity and other conditions. When it comes to manifestation, exercise increases the energy flow throughout your body, which helps release toxins and negative emotions. This in turn raises your overall vibration and enhances your connection to source. And the affirmation here says, I exercise my body and improve my quality of life. And just quickly, I saw something, it just reminded me of like something that I have seen before, okay, which is that for millennials in particular, there is something about this year about, you know, if not getting into the best shape of your life, again, developing the habits that are going to allow you to do so. Again, that's a message specifically for millennials, but obviously, you know, physical activity and being in your optimal physical form is always good advice for everyone, okay? One more thing that I just want to note here as I'm seeing, okay, I do feel like whatever this is, if it's a person, if it's a situation, a job, whatever, maybe some of you, it's like you're sort of distancing yourself from some friends or some family here. Again, people are definitely not going to like it, okay? I'm getting that conflict energy. And, you know, some people may feel a little bit like left out, like you're leaving them behind or you're leaving something behind. You know, I just have to put that out there because I'm seeing it. But again, you have to decide for yourself what is going to be best for you. And I would just say, you know, don't limit yourself, right? Don't do something to spare, not to spare, like you don't want to hurt people's feelings, right? But don't do something because it's what someone else wants, right? And because if you make the choice that you want, that's not what they want. that's not your problem. You know what I mean? Like that's for them to figure out how they're going to, you know, course correct and find their own happiness. But you are very clearly being given guidance in terms of which direction to go. Okay, so I'm just feeling called to say, like, don't let someone else, you know, try to sort of get you off of your path again, especially if it seems like that person has yet to do the inner work. Because they are not doing their work is why they are in this Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, slightly, you know, not even slightly, it is a low vibrational energy, okay, especially with the Devil card here. But again, your guides are giving you messages about which direction to go. This person, you know, could be dealing with an air sign here. This person is a little bit of, you know, they might be in a little bit of in a state of anxiety or worry about what it is that you're going to ultimately choose to do. So that has been my collective message for the second half of August. Again, I am coming on because I'm obviously running late with the mid-month messages for YouTube, so I just wanted to get a full collective message just to have something out there. I will try and post this to my YouTube as well as to IGTV once this is done. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, and again, the individual signs, like the August mid-month readings, will be up at some point this week, in addition to the new moon in Leo reading that I'll do on the day of the new moon. I can't remember if it's the 17th or the 18th. I think it's the 18th. Okay, I hope it's the 18th. All right, so again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading helped, and I'm about to go get in the pool, so see y'all later. Bye.